How you doing, friend? It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 3 things you need to know to start your day. It's going to be rainy today. Showers, then severe thunderstorms later on. Oof. You got to love a good thunderstorm in the summertime, you know? Or when it's warmer out, I should say. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny with a high of 81. Dan Alexander is in the Shark News Tank. What's going on, Dan?
Was the first pick in the Professional Women's Hockey League draft on Wednesday. The Vancouver Golden Knights picked Harvey, nicknamed KK, who also plays for the U.S. women's hockey team in the 2022 Winter Games. Considered one of the best women defensive players in the world, the 23-year-old was also named the International Ice Hockey Federation's Female Player of the Year on Wednesday.
Cool.
Harvey will get to come home when the Golden Knights play the Boston Fleet during the upcoming season close to home at the Strongest Center in Lowell. In the Shark News Tank, I'm Dan Alexander.
How exciting. Thanks, Dan. Coming up, there is some data. These 18 New England cities and towns have been voted the best small cities in all of America. Most of them are in Massachusetts. There's one from Maine and one from New Hampshire. I'll run them down for you in 15 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shack. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. It's Throwback Thursday from 1974. It's Aerosmith. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Wallet Hub did a survey of about 1,300 cities across the country and looked at 5 things to determine what constitutes a great small city. They were affordability, economic health, education and health, quality of life, and safety. So each category earned them 20 points. And I will say that there is only one small city from New Hampshire and one from Maine. That does make sense, though, especially since the qualifications said the city had to be of a certain size. And in New Hampshire and Maine, we have many small towns. So coming in at number 18 is Nashua. Go Gate City. That's fantastic. Then there's a bunch of cities in Massachusetts, Somersworth, Mass, Reading, Newton. And in Portland, Maine, that comes in at number 4. And the number 1 small city, according to this study, Lexington, Massachusetts. It got a score of 99. Holy moly. If you want to know more about that, just go to shark1053.com or on the Shark app. That's not true. We're not all worthless and weak. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Father's Day is Sunday. Oh, Dad is asleep again. Oh, there he is. He's woke up. Dad sounds. You know what? According to Reddit, there was a question put out there. What do dads really want for Father's Day? And I got to say, I did not expect some of these answers. There's one that's perfect for my husband. I'll share that in a minute. But some of the best answers: go to a game, eat some hot dogs, enjoy time with my kids away from their screens. I love that. One dad said, I'd love to go on a long hike with my kids. I am telling you, if you go for a walk with anybody, really, but especially your kids, it's got no screens, you know, there's no radio there, no offense to me and mine, you know, but you get to talk, you get to have these conversations among the trees, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's a great answer, in my opinion. Another answer, I want a cooler and go to the local park, set up a small grill, cook up some burgers, drink a beer or two, hang out with my wife and daughter. I love that. Round of golf, that's always good. One dad said he wants a day to read and write, paint, and play video games. Okay. This one is the one definitely that my husband would want. He said, I love my family, but I'm also an introvert. So the perfect day would be that my wife leaves with the kids at dawn and she doesn't come back until bedtime. You can't take offense to that because whatever, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. But the classic answer, I just want to be listened to without having to repeat myself. Classic, Dad. Classic. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Billy Joel, it's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. 3 things that you need to know to start your day. It's going to be such a nice day today. Not. It's going to be raining. Showers, then thunderstorms. 75 for a high. But, you know, rain is a good thing. And tomorrow, 81 and sunny. According to Dan Alexander in the Shark News Tank, Caroline Harvey of Pelham, she was the very first pick in the professional women's hockey team draft yesterday. The Vancouver Golden Knights picked her. Her nickname is KK. She also played for the U.S. women's hockey team in the 2022 Winter Games. She is considered one of the best women defense players in the entire world. She is 23 years old. She was also named the International Ice Hockey Federation's Female Player of the Year on yesterday. She's going to get to play close to home when the Golden Eyes play the Boston Fleet during the upcoming season at the Songus Arena in Lowell. Congratulations, KK. Woo, that's really great. Coming up in about 15 minutes, Sunday is Dad's Day. Father's Day is on Sunday. So whether you have a dad or not, we're going to do dad jokes today and tomorrow because some of these are really funny. They're so stupid, some of these, that you can't help but laugh. We've got the first batch of them coming up right around 7:30 on The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Sunday is Father's Day. I don't know if you've ever come across these guys. Dock Talk is the name. It's DOCKTOK. And they sit around in this beautiful setting on a dock and they tell dad jokes. Check it out.
Yesterday I went to the grocery store and I bought a banana, an apple, and 2 eggs. The cashier said, "You must be single." I said, "Wow, how did you know that?" He said, "'Cause you're ugly."
That's so nice.
Most dads only drink on days that start with a T. Tuesday, Thursday, today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
We're going to do dad jokes all day today and tomorrow for the celebration on Sunday. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Thanks for being here, friend o' mine. Father's Day is on Sunday, so we are celebrating by giving you some dad jokes. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of these guys. They're my favorite dad joke people on the internet. Dock Talk is the name of their page. It's DOCKTOK, and they sit around in this beautiful setting. I don't know where they are, but it's gorgeous. At the end of a dock, you can hear the birds in the background, and they tell each other dad jokes.
I can't believe someone came into my house last night and stole all my fruit. I'm peachless.
My wife is always comparing me to Zac Efron.
Yeah?
She'll say, "You're nothing like Zac Efron."
I feel like people these days are just too judgmental. Can tell just by looking at them. Oh, I saw a real dummy at the gym this morning. He put his water bottle where you're supposed to put the Pringles, on the treadmill.
Dad jokes all day. Love it. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, it's 8 o'clock time now for the 8 o'clock flashback. All brought to you by The Watched Up. Now located in Rochester. Back on this day, 153 years ago in 1873, Susan B. Anthony was fined $100. Wow. Do you know what the equivalent today is for $100 that it was in 1870? No, neither do I, but it was a lot of money. You know what she did? She tried to vote. How dare she? Between the election between Ulysses S. Grant and Horace Greeley, that very famous guy from Nashua, New Hampshire. Also back on this day, I think, in 1967, the Jimi Hendrix Experience made their debut at the Monterey Pop Festival. Jimi Hendrix set his guitar on fire and became an overnight sensation. And back on this day in 1942, holy moly, Paul McCartney was born. Happy birthday, Sir Paul McCartney. He turns 84 years old. Wow. And when he was 31, all these 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. The bands are starting to come in. We're going to talk with them about Shark in the Park, the 25th anniversary of Shark in the Park. Yeah, you got to make plans to go. It is our free concert series. More details right there at shark1053.com or on the Shark app. Father's Day is Sunday, so to celebrate, we're giving you some of the best dad jokes on the internet. And personally, I think they come from some guys by the name of Dock Talks. It's DOCKTOK. And they sit around on this beautiful dock and they just tell jokes to each other.
Was at my boss's funeral. I kneeled by his coffin and I whispered to him.
I said, "Who's thinking outside the box now, Gary?"
I got to play the punchline once again because it's a little hard to hear. So let me play that for you again.
Was at my boss's funeral. I kneeled by his coffin and I whispered to him.
I said, "Who's thinking outside the box now, Gary?"
dark humor. I gotta love it. All right, continue.
I'd like to thank Merriam-Webster for teaching me the meaning of plethora.
Yeah, why?
It really means a lot.
I have a contact lens problem. I have no contact lens solution.
That's it. That's all they do. They sip their coffee after they tell the joke. It's really funny. So there you go. Hope you like them. It's 1021 and 1053 The Shark. I've got a warped sense of humor. It's 1021 and 1053 The Shark. Good morning. Father's Day is on Sunday, so we're celebrating dear old dad with some dad jokes. There are these guys on the internet, Doc Talks. They are so funny. They just sit around on a dock and tell each other jokes.
I wanted to start a new diet. I just feel like I have way too much on my plate right now.
A sweater I purchased was picking up static electricity, so I decided to return it.
Okay.
He gave me another one free of charge.
I got fired from the bank today.
Why?
A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her.
Told you, I got a warped sense of humor. It's 1021 and 1053 The Shark.
Hear that? That's the sound of busy. To a restaurant, all that shouting and banging might as well be a symphony. It means the long days and longer nights are paying off. Sure, it's noisy, but there's a worse sound. This, not busy. Busy means business, which is why Toast gives restaurants the tools and tech they need to help them perform under pressure. Sounds pretty good, right? Toast, built for busy.
Before I switched to Wealthfront, my APY was probably 0.1, like it was a joke.
I was literally getting pennies. Once I switched to ching.
With the Wealthfront Cash Account, earn up to 4.2% APY on your cash.
The high APY with Wealthfront was a clear winner.
There are no petty fees.
Every month there's this much that I'm getting in interest and I didn't have to do anything. My money is working hard on its own and I can trust Wealthfront is taking care of me.
Earn more on your uninvested cash with the Wealthfront Cash Account. No account fees, no minimums, and no strings attached. Get started today at wealthfront.com. Clients were paid $1,000 for their testimonials, creating a conflict of interest. Outcomes vary. 3.3% base APY as of January 30th, 2026 is representative, variable, and earned on funds swept to program banks. 0.65% new client boost for 3 months on up to $150,000. Direct deposit $1,000 a month and fund an investing account for a 0.25% increase. Cash account offered by Wealthfront Brokerage LLC, member FINRA SIPC, not a bank. Fees and eligibility requirements may apply to certain checking features of the cash account.